morning, students. So today I already discussed with you all about this anatomy theory, that is the heart, but today I will just discuss with you again. So this is the specimen of the heart. Can you see, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the specimen of the heart. So today we will just see again this the heart. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen, students?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What it is written, Malvina?
Yes, ma'am.
What it is written? Will you please read out?
Ma'am,
What
normal
is?
heart function.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so let me repeat again. After explanation, I'll ask any one of you. So for that, you please pay attention. So cardio means what? Cardio means heart, and vascular means what? Your blood vessels. So cardio means heart. So the heart, what do they do? The cardiovascular system, the heart, they will what? Circulate the blood to all the parts of the body. Means constant. Constant means what? Endless. It will go on repeating again and again. So the heart, they will pump blood and it will circulate to the different parts of your body. And the blood vessels, what do they do? They are like a network. Okay, they are like a network where blood flows and they supply the blood to the different parts of the body because because of the presence of the blood vessels, like the blood is able to flow to the different parts of the body. Understand? तो कार्डियोवास्कुलर में हम लोग क्या देखने के लिए मिलेगा? कार्डियो मतलब हार्ट है और वास्कुलर मतलब ब्लड वेसल्स। तो हार्ट का काम क्या है? हार्ट मतलब जो पंप करता है ब्लड को ताकि अच्छे से सर्कुलेट हो, ताकि अच्छे से जो ब्लड है अच्छे से फंक्शन करे। कि कांस्टेंट सर्कुलेशन मतलब क्या? मतलब बरकरार रहे। ठीक है, इसको अच्छे से सर्कुलेट करने के लिए ये हार्ट होता है। और नेक्स्ट क्या है? ब्लड वेसल। तो ब्लड वेसल्स के वजह से ये जो ब्लड है अच्छे से जाने के लिए हार्ट तक ये ब्लड वेसल्स मदद करता है। ठीक है, समझ में आया? मतलब नेटवर्क का जैसा है ये लोग। तो ये ब्लड वेसल्स की वजह से ये ब्लड जा पा रहा है दूसरा अंग में, दूसरा शरीर के अंग में जा पा रहा है। समझ में आया? Did you understand this part?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is anatomy of the heart, means how does the heart look like, how your heart looks like. So let us discuss now. So the heart, they looks like a cone. Cone means what? They are like triangular in shape, and the heart is what? They are a hollow muscular organ. Hollow means what? Hole is there inside the heart so that the blood can flow. That's why whole. Muscular means they are made up of muscles. That's why this one is muscular. Organ means what? They are an organ. That's why they are known as hollow muscular organ. तो हार्ट कैसा है दिखने में? हार्ट ट्राइंगल का जैसा है दिखने में, कोन बोलते हैं उसको। और ये उसका शेप दिखने में कैसा है? होलो मस्कुलर ऑर्गन। होलो मतलब यहाँ पे छेद है। छेद क्यों है? क्योंकि ब्लड, खून अच्छे से जाने के लिए। ठीक है, उसको बोलते हैं होलो मस्कुलर ऑर्गन। मस्कुलर मतलब मसल से बनाया है, ऑर्गन मतलब ये तो ऑर्गन है, इसकी वजह से मस्कुलर ऑर्गन, होलो मस्कुलर ऑर्गन। Okay, next is what? Measurements of the heart. So measurements of the heart, what will you find? It's what is the length of the heart? How long is it? 10 centimeter long. And what is the size of the heart? The size of the heart is equal to your honor space. Honor space means what? Means if you will punch someone, like if I'll do like this, okay, this much will be my heart. Understand? So it will depend upon the owner's fist. Fist means this. So it will, so my heart will be this much. And what is the weight of the heart in women? You'll see that approximately, it's not that it will be same. It's not that exactly it will be 225 grams.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Khởi
So what is the weight? What is the weight? 225 gram. Approximately it will be 225 gram. It's not that exactly it will be 225 gram, which you will find in women. I mean in female. Next is what? Next is for men. How much it is? 310 gram. And you will find that a woman that is a female, the weight is a bit less compared to the male. How much approximately you will get? 310 gram. You will get 310 gram in the male. So हम लोग को अभी मेजरमेंट मतलब हार्ट का मेजरमेंट कितना है, तो उसका लंबाई कितना है 10 सेंटीमीटर, और उसका मतलब साइज कितना है हार्ट का, अगर एक मुट्ठी करोगे तो ये जो एक मुट्ठी है, ठीक है, तो उतना साइज ही होगा, तुम्हारा हाथ इतना साइज ही होगा, और उसका वजन कितना है हाथ का 225 ग्राम है, मतलब लड़की लोग के लिए, और लड़के लोग के लिए कितना है 310 ग्राम। ये अप्रोक्सीमेटली है, ठीक है, इतना ऐसा नहीं है कि एग्जैक्ट होगा इतना, तो ये अप्रोक्सीमेटली इतना होगा। समझ में आया? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next is structure. I mean the layers of the heart. So the heart has got three layers. The first one is epicardium, which is in the outer part of the heart. Next is myocardium, which lies in the middle part of the heart. Next is endocardium, which lies in the inner part of the heart. So these are the three layers. The first is epicardium, which lies in the outer part. It is also known as the protective layer. Myocardium, where does it lie? It lies in the middle. It is a muscular layer. And next is what? Endocardium. Endocardium, it lies in the innermost part of the heart. Okay, is it clear about the layers of the heart? Epicardium, myocardium, endocardium. I'll ask you again. So you please listen carefully. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is location of the heart. Where is your heart located? तुम मतलब हार्ट कहाँ पे मतलब है, उसका लोकेशन किधर है, अभी हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे। So when you say heart, your heart lies in the thoracic cavity. Thoracic cavity means what? In your chest area. Okay, this is your chest area. It's not it. So it lies here. In the mediastinum. Mediastinum means what? Mediastinum means here is your lungs. All right. Here both sides, right side and left side, both sides lungs is there. So it lies in the middle. It lies in between your lungs. The heart. It lies in between your lungs. तो हार्ट कहाँ है? यहाँ पे चेस्ट पे है, ठीक है, मतलब छाती पे है। थोरेसिक कैविटी, थोरेसिक कैविटी मतलब छाती के पास ही है, मतलब उसका एरिया में ही है। और ये जो हार्ट है ये लंग्स के बीच में है। ये जो दो लंग्स, यहाँ पे दो लंग्स है, यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे, राइट साइड और लेफ्ट साइड दोनों साइड में लंग्स है। तो ये हार्ट कहाँ है? बीच में है, दोनों लंग्स के बीच में है, उसको बोलते हैं मीडियस्टेनियम। ठीक है, समझ में आया? Yes, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is chambers of the heart. So the heart, how many chambers do you have? Four chambers total. First is right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, and left ventricle. So these are the four chambers. These are the four chambers of the heart. So you remember in this way, right? Atrium. Atrium means what? A. A comes first. It's not in alphabetical letter A. So that's why it's up. You remember in this way. And ventricle V comes after A. It's not it. So ventricle it will be down. So same thing this one also. Left atrium, left ventricle. तो ऐसा समझ लो कि एट्रियम ए के अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में ए पहले आता है, उसके बाद बी आता है कि नहीं? तो ऐसे ही समझ लो, मतलब थोड़ा आसान होगा तुम लोग को समझने के लिए, ठीक है? If you understand everyone? About the chambers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so now let us discuss about the circulatory system of the heart. So please listen carefully. I'll ask this one also. So from the superior vena cava that is in the upper side of your body, and the inferior vena cava that is below your body, okay, means downside of your body. Always remember superior means up and inferior means down. So from the superior vena cava that is in the upper side of your body and inferior vena cava that is in the lower side of your body, the deoxygenated blood will come. Understand? The deoxygenated blood. It will come where first? In the right atrium. RA means right atrium. For your understanding is just given in short form. So it will come in the right atrium, that is the deoxygenated blood. And after that there is a door or a pathway, and which is known as what? Tricuspid valve. So as soon as this tricuspid valve will open, what will happen? It will go down. It will go where? To the right ventricle. Understand? It will go to the right ventricle. It will go to the right ventricle. That is the deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated means what? Absence of oxygen. Understand? Absence of oxygen. Deoxygenated means absence of oxygen. So the deoxygenated blood, they will go here to the right ventricle, and afterwards again it will go up. But before going up, there is a door or a pathway which is known as pulmonary valve. So as soon as the pulmonary valve will open, what will happen? It will enter into the pulmonary artery. So this is the pulmonary artery. So as soon as it will enter into the pulmonary artery, what will happen? It is divided into two parts. It's not it. It is the right side and this is the left side. So the right pulmonary artery and the left pulmonary artery, it will go to lungs, to both sides. You remember, right? In the location, you have got lungs, both sides, right and the left. It lies in the middle. It is the mediastinum. I have said, right? So the deoxygenated blood, they will go to both sides of your lungs. And as soon as it will enter into the lungs, that is the deoxygenated blood, it will turn into oxygenated blood. Understand? It will turn into oxygenated blood. Oxygenated means what? Presence of oxygen. So the oxygenated blood, it will now enter again into the heart. That is through where? Through the pulmonary veins. This is the pulmonary vein, this side. And here also pulmonary veins is there, this side. So after entering into the pulmonary veins, where it will enter again in the left atrium. In the left atrium, it will enter. So as soon as it will enter into the left atrium, what will happen here? Again, they will go down. Again, they will go down. Understand? Again, they will go down. And before going down, again this valve will open, which is known as the mitral valve. Understand? Which is known as the mitral valve. So as soon as the mitral valve will open, what will happen? It will go down. That is in the aorta. That is in the left ventricle. Okay, left ventricle. It will go to the left ventricle. Then after going to the left ventricle, again there is a door or a pathway, which is known as aortic valve. Understand? Aortic valve. So as soon as the aortic valve will open, what will happen? It will go to the aorta. This is the aorta. It will go to the aorta. Then after going to the aorta, the oxygenated blood, they will supply it to the different parts of your body. Understand? The oxygenated blood, now they will supply blood to the different parts of your body. And after that, it will happen again and again. It will be constant. I said already said it is constant. It is endless. It will go on and on. This circulatory system. Okay, did you understand, everyone?
Explain again.
Okay. So the deoxygenated blood. The deoxygenated blood, it will go here. Okay, that is the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. That is, it will come from the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. After that, where it will go? After that, it will go to the right atrium. Understand? Right atrium. Then, as soon as it will enter into the right atrium, there is a door or a pathway which is known as tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve. So, as soon as the tricuspid valve will open, what will happen? It will go down. It will go down again, which is known as the right ventricle. This is the right ventricle. Then what will happen? Again, it will go up. That is in the pulmonary artery. But before the pulmonary opens, what will happen? Again, there is a door or a pathway. Again, there is a door or a pathway which is known as pulmonary valve. This is the pulmonary valve. So as soon as the pulmonary valve will open, what will happen? It will open and it will enter into the pulmonary artery. So the pulmonary artery, which is divided into two parts, that is the right and the left pulmonary artery, where it will go? It will go to lungs. You remember, right? Means lungs is there in
Ma'am,
huh?
ma'am, when the blood comes to the right ventricle, then what happened?
When the blood comes to the right ventricle, that is the deoxygenated blood. Understand? Right? This is the right ventricle, right? So it will again go up. Understand? Again it will go up. Where? Where it
Yes,
will
ma'am.
go up? That is the pulmonary artery. This is the pulmonary artery. But before entering into the pulmonary artery, there is a door or a pathway. यहाँ पे एक दरवाजा है जो खोलता है. वो दरवाजा का नाम क्या है? Pulmonary valve. Okay, but in exam don't write there is a door or a pathway, just for understanding I'm saying. लेकिन एग्जाम में ऐसे मत लिखो, मतलब एक दरवाजा है बोल के. तुम लोग को ऐसे समझाने के लिए ऐसे बोल रही हूँ ताकि तुम लोग को अच्छे से समझ में आए. ठीक है? So there is a door or a pathway which is known as a pulmonary artery, and this pulmonary artery, it is divided into two parts. That is the right pulmonary artery. You can see it, right? Right and left. Right and left. So the right pulmonary artery and the left pulmonary artery, they will go where? They will go to lungs. You remember, right? In between your, I mean, the heart lies in between your lungs. I told you, right? So it will lie in between your lungs. So the pulmonary artery, they will go and give blood. I mean, they will go and they will go where? To the lungs. That is the deoxygenated blood. So the deoxygenated blood, after it will enter into the lungs, what will happen? It will become what now? Oxygenated blood. That is presence of oxygen. Understand? Presence of oxygen. It will now turn into oxygenated blood now. So when it will turn into oxygenated blood, again it will come inside the heart. Where? Through where? Through the pulmonary veins. This is the pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins. From both sides. Again it will come. That is the right and the left side. It will come from both sides. Then when it will come from both sides, what will happen? First it will enter into the left atrium. This is the left atrium. So it will enter first here. That is the left atrium. So again it will try to go down. Again here there is a door or a pathway which is known as mitral valve. Okay, mitral valve. So when the mitral valve will open, what will happen? It will go down again. That is in the left ventricle. This is the left ventricle. Again, it will go down. Again, it will go up.
Ma'am,
Huh?
ma'am,
Huh?
ma'am, when the blood enters into the lung, then it again comes to the again comes through the pulmonary veins to left atrium, no?
Left atrium. Yeah, means when it will enter. I mean when the oxygenated blood will enter through where? To the pulmonary veins and will enter in the left atrium. Okay, Fariza. Are you clear? Fariza. Farizatun. Farizatun Begum, are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the oxygenated blood will come where? It will come through the pulmonary veins and it will enter here to the left atrium. Understand? Left atrium. Remember, right? Chambers of the heart, left atrium. Then again it will go down. Where? Where it will go down? That is in the left ventricle. But before entering into the left ventricle, there is a door or a pathway which is known as mitral valve. Mitral valve. So as soon as the mitral valve will open, it will go down directly into the left ventricle. Again, when it will go to the left ventricle, again it will go up. Okay, but before going up, they have to cross the door, isn't it? So what is the name of the door or a pathway? Aortic valve. Aortic valve. So as soon as the aortic valve will open, what will happen? It will go into the aorta. So this is the aorta. So when you enter into the aorta, what will happen? The oxygenated blood, it will supply to the different parts of your body. This aorta, right? So from this aorta, like it will supply blood to the different parts of your body now. And the circulatory system goes on and on. It won't stop. It's constant, right? It will go on and on. And I mean, in between these two chambers, there is like division where the chambers are divided. Okay, what is the name of this? Ventricular septum. Ventricular, why? Because it's ventricle, V. Sorry, ventricle. That's why it's ventricular septum. Septum is the name. I mean, the division name, and ventricular means it's down. That's why it's ventricular. And upper side, what is the name of the upper side division? Atrial septum. Atrium. You remember, right? Atrium. A. So atrial septum. So did you understand? Did you understand, everyone, about the circulatory system of the heart?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
I am
Jugal, say
confused about mitral valve and aortic valve, ma'am.
mitral valve and aortic valve. Okay, I'll repeat again. So, you remember, right? When the blood, that is the deoxygenated blood, it will enter into the lungs. It will turn into what now, Jugal? Before it was deoxygenated, but when it will turn into when it will go inside the lungs, what will be now, Jugal?
Oxygenated blood.
Yes, oxygenated blood. So the oxygenated blood, it will come through the pulmonary veins from both sides. Understand? It is the right side and the left side. So where it will go now? First to the left atrium. Understand? Left atrium. So again, there is a door or a pathway. They have to cross it. It's not it. They have to cross this way. They have to cross this door. So what is the name of this door or the pathway? Mitral valve. So as soon as the mitral valve will open, then only they will be able to go down. Where? To the left ventricle. To the left ventricle they will go, and afterwards again they will go upside. Upside. Where? To the aorta. But before going to the aorta, they have to cross the door. Isn't it? So what is the name of the door or a pathway? Aortic valve. Aortic valve. So as soon as the aortic valve will open, it will go where? It will go to the aorta. AO means aorta. Okay, here it is written AO means aorta. So it will go to the aorta, and after that, what will happen? It will supply the oxygenated blood to the different parts of your body. This aorta. Are you clear
Okay.
now,
Thank you,
people?
ma'am.
Welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you clear, everyone? Now, is it clear? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, you tell me. If no doubts, then I'll ask questions.
Ma'am,
Yes,
what is a ventricular septum again?
it is the division. It is the division of the chambers of the heart. I mean the borderline you can see. Even inside the room also there is a wall, isn't it? For separation of for different rooms. Bala, bala. Yes,
Yes,
division. Ilashra. Okay. Inside the room also, like if you will divide the room. So if you will divide the room, what is it made? A wall. A wall is made or not for division of separate rooms? Ilashra.
yes, ma'am.
So in the same way, in the heart also, like I mean for the division for the two chambers, there is a division. So the division name is what? Septum. Okay, ventricular. Why? Because it is below down. So that's why it's ventricular septum. And atrial septum means what? I mean here also the division in between the two chambers. So atrial means what? Upside. That's why it's atrial. And septum is the division name. So that's why it's atrial septum. Okay, any more
Okay.
doubts? Any more doubts? No, no? Okay. Okay, if you don't have any doubts, then Krishna Sonwal, can you hear me? Krishna, can't hear me? Okay then. Uh, Finisha, Finisha Sun.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you say about the circulatory system of the heart, Finisha?
Um, the blood enter from uh, the blood enter from the
What kind
superior
of blood? I mean what?
deoxygenated blood enter from the superior vena cava and go into the right atrium, and then
Okay, you missed out another thing. You mentioned only about superior. What about the another one? I've mentioned two kava, right?
yes, ma'am.
So what is the another one? You mentioned only superior. You missed out one thing. What is the name?
I don't remember, ma'am.
Can you see this diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see this? I'm pointing. Can you see the arrow?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Inferior vena cava,
Yes. Okay, continue.
and then it goes to the right atrium, and before going down, there is a door, and it's called tricuspid valve. And then when the doors is open and go into the right ventricle, and then it go up, and then as soon as it go up, there is door called pulmonary valve. And when the pulmonary valve open, and it will go to the pulmonary artery. Um, when the deoxygenated blood go into the pulmonary artery, and it divided into two parts, the left and the right artery, and then it go to the and the deoxygenated blood go to the lungs, and the blood change into the oxygenated blood and go into the pulmonary vein from the left and the right, and it goes to the left atrium, and before going down there is a door called mitral valve, and when the mitral valve is open and it go to the left ventricle, and when the left ventricle, and as soon as the oxygenated go down, and there is a door called aortic valve, and when the
Aortic.
aortic valve, and when the aortic valve open, it goes to the
Aorta.
aorta, and when the oxygenated blood go to the aorta, and it carries to the different parts of the body.
Okay. And this circulation will go on and on. It's not that it's constant.
Yes, ma'am.
Understand? Okay, very good. So, okay then. Maishnam Sheetal Singh, can you hear me? Maishnam Sheetal Singh. Jugal Deka, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you name the division name? I mean, for the division of the chambers, what is the name of that? What is the name of that? Jugal.
Ma'am,
Hello.
there is 4 chamber.
No, no, not chambers. I'm
Hello.
talking about the division. The chambers are divided with something. It's not it. What is the name of that division?
Ma'am, ventricular septum.
And two is there, ventricular septum and another one. You see the
Ma'am,
diagram
arterial
inside?
septum.
Atrial septum. Okay, good. Okay, did you understand everyone today's class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay then, that's all for today's class. Thank you everyone.